Hello my dear students, welcome back to Biology at Priyojit. Today we are going to explore the amazing journey of migration in birds. Many birds travel thousands of kilometers every year to find better weather, food and safe places to breed. We will learn why they migrate, the different types of migration, how they find their way using the sun and stars, and some fascinating facts about their long flights. So stay with me till the end. Let's discover the secrets of bird migration together. Introduction. The word migration comes from the Latin word migrara, which means moving from one place to another. Many birds naturally move from one place to another to find better living conditions. In birds, migration means a two-way journey from their home to a new place and back home again. Birds usually migrate at specific times of the year, often following the same route every time. This movement is controlled by an internal biological clock inside the birds. According to L. Thomas, 1926, a bird migration is a regular change of living place to get the best environment. Bird migration is a regular and large-scale movement between breeding areas and wintering areas. Types of bird migration. Not all birds migrate, but many show some regular movement. Birds in the northern hemisphere migrate the most. Migration can be latitudinal, moving north to south or vice versa, longitudinal, moving east to west or vice versa, altitudinal or vertical, moving up or down mountains, partial, only some of the population migrates, total, the whole population migrates, vagrant or irregular movements occur, often it can be accidental, seasonal, moving based on seasons, diurnal, here migration occurs during the daytime, nocturnal, migration occurs at night time. Latitudinal migration, birds move from north to south or south to north. Example, cuckoo breeds in India, spend summer in Southeast Africa. Arctic tern flies from the Arctic to the Antarctic, about 20,500 kilometers. Penguins migrate by swimming. Longitudinal migration, birds move east to west or vice versa. Example, starlings move from East Europe or West Asia to the Atlantic coast. California gulls move from Utah to the Pacific coast. Altitudinal migration, birds move up and down mountains. Example, golden plover goes from Arctic tundra to Argentina, roughly 11,250 kilometers. Swallows and storks fly from northern Europe to South Africa, about 9,650 kilometers. Partial migration, only some members of a species migrate. Example, blue jays in Canada move south but some stay. Coots and spoonbills in India too. Total migration, all members of a species migrate together. Vagrant or irregular migration, some birds move randomly for food or safety. Examples, herons, black stork, glossy ibis, spotted eagle and bee eater. Daily migration, some birds travel daily due to light temperature and humidity. Examples, crows, herons, starlings. Seasonal migration, birds migrate in different seasons for food or breeding. Summer visitors like cuckoos, swifts, swallows, south to north in summer. Winter visitors, snow bunting, redwings, grey plovers, north to south in winter. Diurnal or nocturnal migration, diurnal or daytime birds, big birds like crows, swallows, cranes, geese migrate during the day in flocks. Nocturnal or night, small birds like sparrows, warblers migrate at night for their safety. Causes of bird migration. Birds migrate regularly and follow the same routes. Main reasons are following: instinct or breeding. Migration is a natural and linked to changes in their gonads, that is reproductive organs. Food and daylight, less food, shorter days and cold weather trigger migration. Photoperiodism, longer days activate glands and hormones for breeding and migration. Seasons, seasonal changes affect gonads and start migration. Light, experiments show light affects gonads. If they shrink, birds do not migrate. So birds store extra fat as fuel for long flights. Guiding mechanisms in bird navigation, how birds find their way. For over 100 years, scientists have studied how birds know where to go. Birds use different ways to find their way depending on species and their needs, such as Pettingill 1970. Fat storage and restlessness. Before migration, birds eat more and store fat under the skin. This fat gives them energy for long flights. When ready, they become restless. This is called juganruhi. Inherited instinct. Birds have an inborn instinct that tells them where to go. This instinct is passed through their genes. Old birds lead the way. In some birds like swans, geese, cranes and older birds guide the flock. But in many species, young birds migrate alone or before adults. Amazing example, starlings can find their home from 2000 km away. A max, Shearwater, flown from England to Boston, returned 4,940 km back home in 12 days. The golden plover flies from Hawaii to Canada, crossing oceans for weeks. Theories about bird navigation. Birds may use many natural tools to guide them, such as Earth's magnetic field. Some believe birds sense the Earth's magnetic field like a compass. Yeagley's experiment 1947 tested this idea, but results were mixed. Sun as a guide during daytime. Gustav Kremer and GVT Matthews found that birds use the sun to find direction. Birds have an internal clock to adjust for the sun's movement. On clear days, birds find their way easily. When the sky is cloudy, they get confused. Stars as a guide or nighttime. Many small birds migrate at night using stars. Sorart's experiment showed that warblers use stars to navigate. Even warblers raised in cages can follow stars, proving it's inherited. Compass and internal clock. Birds have a natural compass and an internal clock to adjust for time and direction. They know the time of day and sun's position, just like we sometimes wake up at the same time without an alarm. Telemetry or technology. Scientists use radio transmitters, satellites and radar to track birds. A tiny transmitter on the bird sends signals so researchers can follow its route. Disadvantages of bird migration. Many young birds die before reaching their destiny. Bad weather like storms, strong winds, and fog can kill many birds. Birds often crash into towers and lighthouses during night. Humans hunt or shoot migratory birds for their fun. So today we have learned how and why birds migrate and how they use the sun, stars and instincts to find their way. If you found this helpful, please like, share and subscribe for more simple lessons. Keep learning, stay curious. See you in the next class. Thank you.